Hi everybody. Wanted to talk to you about supporting your plants. Sometimes when you start something in the greenhouse, it doesn't get a lot of wind, and especially with sunflowers, they can need some support to keep them straight up and down. Otherwise they'll droop over before they get sturdy enough. So if you remember from my previous video, I froze some of my sunflowers, and you can see the leaves on a couple of them have the tips that are frozen and died off a little bit. But I was shocked that they actually survived, and that got me to do the single seed challenge with an American giant hybrid sunflower. So there's my single seed challenge plant. As you can see, it's doing pretty good. I up potted it today, and it needed a little bit of support, so I tied it off to keep it straight up and down. Now there's several different options available. You could put yourself in a 2x2 into the ground. You could put a 2x4 or a 4x4 into the ground if you want something that big. You could buy some of these metal ones. You could buy some green sticks with sharp points on the end of them. You could buy some bamboo in bulk. Now the bamboo, if you're lucky enough to have bamboo in your yard, like I'm not, then that wouldn't cost you anything. But I understand bamboo takes over your yard, and it comes in a couple different sizes. But the cheapest way to do it is to buy hot dog sticks. These come in a pretty big pack, and they're not too expensive. I think it was like $10–15 for like 150 of these. Now if you want to get even cheaper and you don't have that high to support, chopsticks. Chopsticks you can get at any Chinese restaurant or a restaurant supply store, and they are very, very inexpensive. Now in order to support them, you place the stick in, and I use square knots, and I will tie a square knot around the stick and then another square knot down below, keeping it very loose so it grows and it won't interfere with the plant's growth. I like to use waxed string. It's flat, it ties good, your knots don't come loose. A lot of times if you're using nylon, then the nylon will slip and your knots won't stay very good. You can also use twist ties. So if you have any bread in the house and you save all your twist ties from the bread, or you don't use them on your trash bags, then they make great tie downs for your plants. See if I can get one into focus there. So as you can see, my plants aren't quite big enough for some of the metal ones, and I took the hot dog skewers or marshmallow skewers, broke them in half, and used them on a couple of the plants. So a lot of different options available. I try to keep it as cheap as possible. I wanted to give you an update on the seedlings that I froze. So along with the sunflowers that survived, I also had a watermelon survive. I had 3 cucumbers survive. The 4th one looks like it's about ready to kick the bucket. I also had 10 corn survive. Today I was up potting, and I up potted a bunch of tomatoes. Moved them over in here because I have the heat figured out. So along with the compost bin, I also have a seed starting mat and a 60-watt light bulb. The other night it was 27 degrees outside, and it stayed at between 36 and 37 degrees in here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, push the subscribe button, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.